Alright, so I think this is, I don't know, maybe the third video I've done on little modifications I've done to my 2013 Kawasaki Teryx, but here's one thing I did recently is make a little switch panel. Had, you know, just some random switches. I think I had one here. This one was over here. So instead I just made a nice switch panel, put everything in one place. There's a little cubby here, so that's a nice place for all the wiring to go. Had to drill a little hole in, you know, up out of the cubby to get out here and around. But wire comes in nice, and got my winch control, my fan, which my fan is, if you haven't done this yet, you should, but over here you just do a little, gotta drill a big hole into that piece, obviously. Little air conditioning or whatever, that's dryer ducting, I believe. And that's your bilge blower. So puts out, I can't hear me when that thing's running, but that thing puts out a lot of air and takes a lot of heat out of the engine compartment. And then that's just my LED light bar that I have on the front bumper. Let's see, what else did I do? Did this little mount for my radio. Just a bent up a piece of plastic I had, thick piece of plastic. Put a little bit of a notch down here where the clip is to kind of hold it from wanting to jump out of there. I know there's in-helmet radios and all kinds of stuff out there, and I do have a earpiece for that, but I like, if I have people with me, I like them to be able to hear what's going on too. So got that going on. I do have the door off over there because I did a new belt. I just did a routine maintenance check and found a chunk of my belt missing. So this is actually somebody on one of my groups or Facebook groups showed this, and it's a Harbor Freight spare tire mount. I actually had one on my trailer, so I snagged it off of that. But it fits nicely right there. Now I know everybody says don't put anything up here, don't put weight up here because the welds crack or whatever. You know, I don't know. I did the Rubicon like this. I've done a couple trails with it like this. I do add a ratchet strap here just to take some of the shimmy out, but I mean, it does not move. Now the bolts will not line up, so you have to add a little bracket on the bottom because the bolt holes on the plate are not the right. These are real wide, 100 and I don't know the millimeters on them, but too big of a bolt pattern for that plate. So either you have to modify the plate or just put a little bracket there. But I think that's all I have. I did do a phone mount. Got rid of my Garmin because I had an old antique Garmin, but now we got Onyx and all these others. So just made myself a little phone mount out of I don't know, I think it was a tripod or a camera mount for a phone. And I think that's it. That's all I've done lately, but little things, but makes everything a little bit better.